Hello, this is Akil here, and today I'm going to show um, how to um, harden the Ubuntu system. So let's open the VirtualBox and let's run this Ubuntu. Yeah, now it's logged in, and now let's first check for the update and the upgrade. Let's update it. Okay. It's updated. Before we get started, I just want to upgrade this as well. Okay, that's this why it takes a bit of time. Okay, so as we see, the update and upgrade has been completed. Now let's set up the firewall. So yeah, so before I set up this, just give me a minute. So yeah, so I have already installed this firewall, and now I'm going to show you the command on how to install the firewall. This is a it's called as qFW. It's the it's available in for it's a open source firewall. It's also it's like a it, it's a graphical version of an uncomplicated firewall. So I'll show you how to install. So it's like sudo this is the command, and when we run this, it's probably so like already installed. So yeah, so this is how we install it, and then when we run the firewall, yeah, so this is the way. And once we open it the first time, or each time you open it, it asks for the user password. I'm sorry for the delay. Yeah, so I have set up my profile as office here. You can also set it as, well, it should be like profile 1, which I'm setting up right now. Yeah, okay. So this is for the profile that I've created for the LAN of my organization. Here it is like I have rejected the incoming traffic. We can also deny it and allow it, but I have kept it as reject, and outgoing is allowed. Uh, and then if you see the logs, we can analyze the logs here that I've already done before. We can even view the report. So yeah, I've set this. I've set a few of the steps already. So if you see, when you see like the, I can set my profile from here as well. Then I can even add rules for this. Yeah, so when you see let's start from the pre-configured. So in this pre-configured, the policy can be allowed, rejected, or denied, or if we can even limit. So I am allowing for now, and the connection can be like just outgoing, or it can even be incoming. So if I can give you both, and the categories, it's, I'm setting it as office, and for the database, okay, that's MySQL already set. So you can add this, and yeah, so let me show you which I have already configured for the office setup. Sorry for the delay again. Okay, so yes, so yeah, this is the office setup that I've set up. So it's like again I've not given a separate rule for now, but I have also set the policy that I'm allowing, and it is like just the incoming. I'm not allowing an outgoing. And again, the protocol, it can be like I would like to use both TCP and UDP. I can even give a service like, for example, 22 is SSH. So maybe I can even add port. Then moving on to advanced. Well, I've not done a lot of the steps here, but as you can see, it has like more options. It gives you whether to log on the where to create a log on the traffic that's been created, and it gives you the IP ranges. So for now, I've not given any IP ranges, but yeah, we can be specific. We can specify the port number and the IP that we need, uh, uh, so that the LAN is so that the traffic can be monitored within the LAN. Now moving on to, so this is the firewall setup. Yeah, so now I'd like to show you the scan that um, to just I'm sorry about that. So I'm gonna show you the. Oh, I'm sorry. So what this does is it's gonna actually scan for the files and the directories, and we'll know if any viruses or any malicious things have infected the directories. Yeah, so as you can see, it's just one directories and there are just 4 files. And yeah, good thing is that we didn't get any infected files from that, so yeah, we can be happy about that. So going back to the next one. I'm sorry again. Okay, now let's try to install NetTools. It is used to monitor the traffic and let us know if any unknown um, device is trying to connect our network. I've already installed this, but this is the command that we use to install it. So this is the software I'm talking about, and then let's try to monitor now. So this is the tool which we use, is called NT-Pool. So that shows us. So yeah, we don't have anyone. We will also know. We can also know the ports that are open and that is listening to and stuff like that. So this is kind of important when working in the office environment. Um, Now we have to make sure that devices such as a printer which is not being used or some other devices are disabled, because it helps us help us by not showing up to other people, like help us prevent discovery um, from I mean stop our device being discovered by the attackers. So let's put in the command. So this is the command. Yeah, so this makes sure that uh, the other um, attackers cannot discover our system by shutting down the unwanted ports for the printer and stuff like that. Now what we are going to do is we are actually going to sandbox the softwares so that no two software gets access to any other the only this well, the software knows their limitations. So just to make sure that the software doesn't get administrative privileges and take on advantages on other softwares and the system, we're going to implement App Armor and Fire Jail. So let's see. So I've already installed app armor, but I'm going to show you how to install that. So this is the command that I use. So for getting the app armor, tools. Yeah, so yeah, as I've already installed app armor, it was really fast. uh, Now we have to enforce the rules. So for this, again, sudo aa enforce. So what we're going to enforce is that in the folder we see to that no two softwares uh, gets access to any of them. So and we should include all. So that's the hashtag. That's what it means. So yes, you see that it's enforcing the policies. It takes a bit of time. Yes, so this has been done. Now let's go to FireJail. Well, FireJail can be downloaded from a website called ch6rYHge. So yeah, let me show you that I've already downloaded. My system's a bit slow, so it takes a lot of time. Okay, so I've kept it in the so yes. Um yeah, I've already downloaded um, the file from ch6rYHge. The link has been provided in the reference. So yes, so yeah, so after doing that, after downloading this file, uh, I'll be I hope it's not open. Okay, it's open. I'm gonna show you how it's from the website that I've downloaded. We can even get it from the store, the Ubuntu store, uh, where we can install the software, but I'm gonna show you that. So just give me a minute. Yeah, so here's the link. Okay, it's probably gonna take time. So at the meantime, I'll show you how to um, run the code. Okay. Yeah, once we download it, all we have to do is like get the unzip the package, and then obviously there's some problem. Just give me a minute. Okay, it's minus I. Yeah, probably should be good. So yeah, after the unpackaging of FireJail, which I've already done, so I'm just gonna close this because it's gonna take a lot of time again to unpack it. So uh, Okay, so once we're done with this, uh, we can see that we have a lot of options in FireJail, as we can see. So once this is done, we can actually run the Firefox and almost anything. So uh, just by viewing this by these commands, so that there won't be like any hindrance to separate software by another software. So if I'm running, for example, if I'm running Mozilla Firefox and I want to run Chrome, so there won't be any interaction. And if I run Mozilla Firefox through FireJail, there's not going to be any interaction, and we can be like safe and thinking that there won't be any interaction between uh, Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. So that's how this is for. Okay, now let's go back. Let's get back to policies, which we would change. So let me see if it's loaded anyway. So yeah, this is the website again, and what we do is okay, so we go to files. In the files, yeah, we get FireJail. So we're gonna click on FireJail. Okay, takes a lot of time. I'm sorry for that again. Yeah, so we have downloaded the deb one, so it's like this one that we have downloaded. So this is the version and 64-bit deb. So that's what I downloaded, and we get a folder like this, a zip folder which I showed you, and we can unpack it to the command that I showed you again. I found it's in my downloads, and this is where it is. So I did the command. Okay, so let's get to the policies. Um, so now let's get to the gedit, where we are just going to see the uh, PEM folder. PEM folder, I mean. Sorry for that. So yeah, coming here, we can see that there's actually an active directory where we can actually monitor um, whom to give what kind of privileges, and well, I have set here like the passwords because I don't have this is just a demonstration of what we can do. So I don't have people working, so I'm just given the password that can be um, remembered, like it can just remember like five passwords. Like each time you have to give, after five times you have to give, like I'm sorry, each time you have to give five different passwords. Like I'll just show you, like I have set here the password length as 8, where you have to have at least a minimum of 8, and yeah, SHA-5 512 encryption. And yeah, the remember to I mean remember equal to 5 means that suppose if I give my password on January as Akhil, and on February I can't give the same password, I have to change a different password. And on March, April, um, May, I have to like have different passwords, so I can't repeat the passwords. After the 5 passwords that I've given, I can come back to the same password again. So that's what it means. And so this is the setting that I've done on this. I'll also show you the how to change I'm sorry, how to change the password. I mean, how to set the uh, password expiry to 30 days and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna show you that. So it's hanging a bit, so I'm just gonna show you the login like dev files. So yeah, so what happens is that in this you can see that you have different sets of things that you can configure for the users. I've left most of them the same uh, because as I told you, I didn't have so many people to deal with. Uh, so yeah, sorry. So yeah, I've given like the pseudonym as su. The that's actually the default actually. Yeah. And okay, so yeah, I've set the expiry days. Like I've not set it actually in here, but I actually did set. So I can keep it as like 30 days. That's for 1 month. After 1 month, I have to like renew my passwords. And the minimum days I'm gonna set it as 10, and average is like 7. So I think that should be good. I can save this. Yeah, so this is how I can set, and I have we can even set and the login retrieves, which was actually um 6. I kept it as 5 just to make sure that I've changed something. So yeah, so retries, that is like after 5 retries you are automatically logged out, so you can't do it again. And the timeout, the login timeout, like after 60 seconds you of inactivity, you will automatically be logged out. So these are the few restrictions that I've kept in Active Directory for the users as well. So um, that's it for the tutorial, and thank you and have a great day ahead.